Good day, everybody. Good evening, everybody. This is your boy Saxman. This is another episode of Saxman and Russaw Show inside the Saxman studio. Hopefully, my guest will be in tonight. Same one as last night. He had a great time. Him and his wife. He's talking about coming back. Got a phone caller. Doug Million's supposed to call in, and my girl Gigi. So hopefully they both will call in and enjoy themselves. This is the Saxman and Russaw Show. Okay, I'm starting the show a few minutes early because I want to do some talking before, and possibly just in case the guest does come in or the phone calls come in. I want to get a few things out the way first. So I'll start about 3 minutes early. It happens. It's what I have to do. You know, this is what I have to do. Okay. I kind of want to talk about some things. Yesterday I didn't get a chance to touch on some things because we was having too much fun. And I really didn't get a chance to really touch on police reform and racism in America. The rate that this country is going right now, racism is going to change direction. And it's going to go in the direction of the black folk. Because the things that black people are doing is on the same level as what white people do, as far as racism. When you accuse everybody the same and not individually, you know, not as an individual, but everybody as a group, that's what white people do. They put us all in the same lump. And they say all black people are this way. So when you say, let's say police officers, all you, because I've seen so many videos of police officers arriving on scene and people yelling at their time, y'all all this way, y'all all that way. And I say to myself, that's not right, because I experienced it the other day at work. And people who knows me know that I'm nothing like what's been going on out here. I'm totally the opposite. But to get accused just because I wear a uniform, you're no different than a regular racist. You're no different. And I just want y'all out there to know that. You're no different. If you accuse me of being like what they did and what the cops are in Atlanta or Minneapolis or New York or whatever, you're no different than a regular racist. So you can't get mad at a racist for being a racist because you're a racist yourself. I won't say a racist, you're a bigot. You're prejudiced and you're a bigot. And those two things are just as bad as being a racist. Because you can hurt somebody being a bigot. You can hurt somebody being prejudiced. You can stop a person from getting a job or making money being a bigot or prejudiced. Those things can't stop. Can stop your growth, your momentum, just like racism can. Don't let nobody tell you, well, I'm black, I can't be racist, but you can be bigot and you can be prejudiced. And those things can cause harm just as much as being a racist. And a lot of y'all don't understand that. You need to understand that. You need to hear that from another black person. Just because you're black don't mean that you can't be a hateful person. Yes, you can. And yes, you can hurt and stop people with your behavior. There's people lost their lives because of your prejudice and your bigotry. And you like to lash out at people behind it, and I don't like it. I really don't like it. This Black Lives Matter stuff needs to really come out clean and really say what they really are and what they really mean. Stop hiding behind the fact that, stop hiding behind this, we want to help black people. No, you don't. You want to stir up political bullshit, is what you're trying to do. So I wanted to get that out. It's been bugging me because I keep saying now I kind of understand why people say they want to get off social media because it's depressing. It really is depressing. Not only just because of the bullshit that you're seeing on social media all the time. It's the fact how Facebook treats you with your free speech. You can't say anything without them wanting to come down on you. But they allow certain groups to be able to express themselves, put up whatever videos they want to put up, say whatever they want to say, and it's all good. But the socialists, I mean, these are the leftists, okay? The people that want to see things go right, we always attack. We're the first to be attacked. And it just aggravating. So I understand why a lot of people say they don't want to get on social media because of that. I get it. I get it now. Because it can be depressing if you let it be depressing. I'm not going to let it depress me because I know what it's about. I'm just going to say I'm not going to indulge in a lot of things that that goes on social media. A lot of posts or video that goes up that incite certain behavior. I'm not going to indulge in it. I'm going to ignore it. I'm going to let it slide. I'm not going to feed into it. That way it won't stress me out about it. If it ain't about me, if it ain't about my family, if it ain't about what I have to do, if it ain't about me making any money, I'm not going to concern myself with it because it's dumb. Yes, they're pushing separatism, they're pushing racism, they're pushing race war. All on social media, that's all you're seeing. And they're accepting the behavior of non-accountability behavior. They accepting that and pushing back against people saying we need to be held accountable. If you want the police to be held accountable, the citizens also should be held accountable. Something Sheriff Clark said. It ain't the police that need to be retrained. It needs to be the civilians need to be retrained. Civilians today should be trained like they were trained back in the 60s and 70s. There were a thing called accountability back in the 60s and 70s. A thing called respect back in the 60s and 70s. It was a thing called I'm going to mind my business and take care of mine back in the 60s and 70s. It was a thing called self-respect, respect for others, morals. Those things back in the 60s and 70s, when I was coming up, those things was taught to me. Fathers, family, values, family values, value of other people's lives. Thou shalt not, those type of things. Y'all need to be taught, today's people need to be taught that. You want to keep saying the police need to be retrained, civilians need to be retrained. Those are the things that y'all need to be retrained to learn how to do again. Because the last 30 years, you self-absorbed, crybaby people that don't want to hold any accountability for your behaviors was raised in this country. And it's gotten to the point to where now it's gotten so bad where the police can't do their jobs now. All you got to do is just argue against the police, and the police has to go away now. Even when you're wrong, even when you violated laws, people's rights, even when you did something wrong, the police officer responds and try to handle the situation because you're wrong. All you got to do, you crybabies, is to cry, scream, and bitch and moan and push against the police, and the police got to go away. If he continues to do his job, then he runs the risk of losing it. So because of that, a lot of cops don't want to come to work. Now, it ain't the bad cops that want to come to work. Let's get this straight. The blue flu ain't got nothing to do with the bad cops. The blue flu has something to do with the good cops. The good cops don't want to get caught up in this bullshit that the bad cops are doing. They don't want to come to work and get, like myself, getting tired of being accused of being a bad cop when I'm not. We're tired of it. And then when we try to do our jobs, we get treated as though we're bad. So a lot of them say, the hell with it. Why come to work, do your job, you do it correctly, and you run the risk of getting fired and getting charged? Lose your career, lose your pension. Why do it? So when all the good cops go away, it's not going to be any of them left but the bad ones. And bad ones coming on because they feel, fuck it, they get to do what they want. They don't care about you crying and screaming. They're going to blow you away. when you're going to be faced with just those only, and the good cop's going to be gone, you can't complain. You brought it on yourself. You brought it on yourself. You need to treat each person individually. All right? I had to say that because it's been getting on my nerve. You want to be treated as an individual, so do we. You want to be respected, so do we. So, it's aggravating. It's very aggravating that we have to put up with this shit. So, I just, all right, what is this? Portis says, we're here need to be buzzed in. We're having an issue again with Otis downstairs. Oh, same old crap. Okay, let's see. Let's try. Same old bull crap. This type of stuff is just aggravating. It's really aggravating. Who's this, Davis? Is this Davis? Hey, Davis, what's up? This Sax. I'm up at my studio, and yeah, I got some people. They say at the door they're trying to get into me. I don't have a buzzer up here, so I can't buzz them in. You see him at the door? One of them was bald-headed, short, Portis. You remember Portis used to work with us? Yeah, it should be Portis and his wife. Oh, did they already get in? You can't get your butt up and go over the door. I give you $1. Thank you. Huh? Oh, well, just y'all tell them to dial it or whatever like that, or just get up, Okay, babe, I appreciate it. Because I'm up here at the studios. The show is going right now. Yeah, so the show is going. I can't get up and leave. Good. Well, hey, how you doing? She's looking at me on camera. I got a camera in the studio that the security downstairs can keep an eye on everything in here. So, yeah. But, all right, let him in, please. Thank you. All right, that's my girl Davis now. She got a thing on her knees, so she's sitting down. That's why they got her sitting down there. But she said she's gonna go ahead and let him in. That's good. Thank you very much. It's always something though. Okay, let's keep talking until he get up here. All right, who's watching? Brian's watching. Brian, are you coming to the studio or what? Telephone conversation behind the scenes. Are you gonna come in, or you just gonna sit and watch? Nephew Brian, what you gonna do? If you watching, what you gonna do? Are you working? Are you on duty? Telephone. I ain't got my glasses on. I'm trying to look and shit. Telephone conversations are for behind the scenes. Look, all right. You stupid. I had to call and make sure my guest got in. All right, so I need a better solution. You in LeBron, Ohio? Okay, that's cool. So you must be on duty then. All right. Yeah, you're on duty. Okay, you're on duty. No. Okay, cool. Well, you can't come in then. And since you can't come in, you're on duty and everything. Fuck you. Okay, how's that? All right. You didn't see that? I'm gonna do it again. I got 2 for you. How's that? Chomp. You've been talking about coming in on the show for the longest and everything. So the door is open. Hello.
Hello.
Come on in, take your places. Now I gotta reset this. Are you on camera with us?
Yeah.
All right, let me reset this. Here. Let me make sure the camera gonna have you.
You know you got 3 kinds of times, right? You have the time you're supposed to be there. You got black people time, and then you got women's time.
Oh, women's time.
Oh, that's what we're doing today?
Oh, you blaming it on the female this time. Okay. He blaming it on the female. Okay.
Let's see what we doing.
Yeah, well, you got to move in a little bit. There you go. Now we can get everybody. You in. Paula's in. Good. The whole group, everybody here got water? Well, you got your own little juice.
Water. It's just ice water.
Okay. All right. Okay. I got a guy supposed to call in, Mr. City Slick from, I think he's up in Chardon, I believe. He's a horse rancher, dude. He's supposed to call in, yeah.
A horse rancher?
Yeah, black dude. His name is Doug Million, City Slick, Country Strong. Yeah, old Dougie Fresh.
Wow.
Yeah, he went on live early, and I was watching this live, and he was putting his horses away in the stable, and he was cleaning them, washing, showing how to wash them and shampoo their hair and stuff.
What? Here's what I mean. I can't.
What?
How do I get into where you at?
There you go.
Oh, okay.
See what technology supposed to be a woman's thing. What's up with that? It's supposed to be a female thing. What's up with that?
Not all things.
Now you gotta adjust your stuff. I got you on. You just gotta adjust it.
Yeah, my phone was acting crazy.
See, that ain't my fault. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I ain't got nothing to do with
that's
it.
how you feeling today?
I'm just saying, that's your phone. You bought it. You got nothing to do with that. I showed you how to get on. Now you gotta operate.
Wow. I see what we doing now.
LA number love, baby.
I got you.
You got it. See, there you go.
Yeah.
Now cut the volume down because we don't want to hear us on your phone.
Matter of fact, let me put it on mute.
Put it on mute. Nope, you got to cut the volume down. See? You got to cut the volume down.
I put it on vibrate.
No, and then we'll do it that way. Go back to the video. Go back to the video. Flip it around and cut the volume down.
Oh, hey,
There
no,
you go.
it's
See, the technology supposed to be female thing.
No, once I push the vibrate, it cuts it all down, but
Not
it's
while
acting
you
up.
watching it live. You got to cut the volume down
I
live.
got you.
Trust your boy.
It's
Trust
all
your boy.
good.
What is this? He say, fuck you too, Unc. All right. Your ass lucky you all the way out there, man, in London, Ohio, working. I'm going to whoop your ass when I see you. Yeah, he's a state corrections officer. He said he's supposed to be here in the studio, but he went to work.
Oh.
Yeah, he out there working with the criminals. Making that money. Go on, make your money. That's okay. I ain't mad at you. Yes, I am mad at you because he supposed to be here. So I'm mad at you. I want to make sure, I'm making sure Doug punk ass do what he's supposed to do because Doug talking about, I'm calling in Sax, I'm dogging you and all that. That's okay, Doug. Do
Wow.
Who that?
The country boy. Yeah, the country boy with all the horses. Because I was cracking on him on the show.
So it's like payback.
Yeah, he said, I'm calling in, I'm a dog you. I was all right.
He wants some get back.
He wants some get back. I said, well, you know how to do it. You know how to call a nigga in. So, you got the number, call a nigga. All right, let me
Oh, man.
let me see if he gonna do it now. Let me see if he gonna do it now. I'm about to send him this thing because I told him I want to spend all day with this punk ass. he trying to get me to come out there and bring my show out there and work with them horses. I said, I don't want to be around no horse shit, them big ass horse flies.
Yeah, they bite.
Yeah, they bite. Those are big ones too. They bite those little house flies. Them horse flies is like, if they hit you upside your head, you in trouble. They zoom in on you and they, you be hearing the noise, you be like, what is that noise? What the hell, you hear that, man? Like, damn, what?
Yeah, that sound bothers me.
That's how hit your bow. You be like, damn.
Mosquitoes.
Oh my God, don't be in Texas. When I was in Texas, stationed down in Fort Hood, and they ain't lying, everything is big in Texas. They're not lying.
That's why I don't go.
Holy shit. Now, you know how big our crickets are here.
Yeah.
3 times the size.
Oh, no.
3 times the size, maybe 4.
Mm-mm.
They're huge.
Wow.
When I lived in Georgia, that was enough.
Oh my God, these suckers are huge.
I remember the cockroaches in Louisiana.
Oh my God, they hiss at you.
Yeah, they about that big.
Oh, you should see the ones in Texas. You should see the ones in Texas.
Yeah,
They call them Smokies.
They got them in these swings too.
You stupid, the mama. Uh-oh. Hold on, let me switch this over. Hold on, let me switch things over. Hold on a second. We gotta get some I wanna get the sound going for you. All right.
I got horses to feed, man.
Oh, Doug Million, my nigga, what's up? How you doing, Doug?
I'm doing good, man. Am I on the air?
You on the air live right now. What's going on?
What the hell? What are you talking about tonight?
Whatever you want to talk about, Doug. Let's talk about them ugly ass horses you got running around here.
Oh, wow.
Why you got all my horses ugly, man?
Because you took a selfie with one of them. He looked a lot better than your ass, I ain't gonna tell you. He had a better
All
grin
of them
than
look
you.
better than me.
Cisco looked better than you. Cisco, the white one.
Oh, now you gonna go racist on me.
He got a stable full of horses. You got what?
Why the white horse gotta look? How come the black horse
Because,
doesn't look better than me?
no. The brown one look cool. He's a normal looking dude.
No, that was the brown one. I ain't talking about the brown. I'm talking about the black one. You ain't even see the black one is the prettiest one.
Well, he was black. I didn't see him. He was off of the cut somewhere, hiding. I don't know, doing a stick up or something. What he
Anyway, what the hell, man? What was this George Floyd business all about?
Well, you know something? I sent you that video. Did you get it of him doing the porno?
Yeah. What? Whoa. He was in the wrong business, man.
Yeah, he was.
Oh, no.
Yes, he was. George Floyd's a porno
I ain't even
star.
gonna lie. I seen that video. You know what I thought
I had to
about
send it to me. I sent
Long Down Silver.
Yeah, and he was riding this chick.
I was saying this dude was off the chain, yeah?
You seen it, man. Cause see, I was thinking they was gonna take it down before anybody saw it. Cause everything I put up about George Floyd, they block it.
Oh my.
Everything.
Yeah. Well, I actually that's floating around. That's on YouTube.
Good.
And you were like the 3rd or 4th person to send that to me.
I thought
I
they
don't know
was
why
gonna shut it
everybody
down.
keeps sending it to me like I sit around watching porno all the time.
You got them horses,
I know
man.
they wasn't sending it to me because I'm an activist, because I'm not an activist.
Wow.
Dude,
I believe
stuff
right
like
is right.
that.
That shit there was right, man.
I'm about to show my. I got studio guests right now in here.
Oh my
I'm about to show them.
Oh, boy.
I know you kid.
I'm not.
Who you got in the studio?
East Cleveland police officer and his wife.
And he's Cleveland police officer.
And his wife.
I gotta go.
Wow.
Former.
He's a former.
Former.
Yeah.
That's different. I stay on for another minute and a half.
You still
Wait. How long it take y'all?
What the
How
hell?
long it take y'all to track a number? No, I gotta go, Jack. I gotta go.
No, man, don't go
I'm just messing with you. Hey, listen. To the officers, I respect what you do, and I appreciate your service to the community and the time that you serve, and that's real talk, and that's from the heart. Just so you know that.
Thank you very much.
He is telling you
I
because he always support me.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, he tells
y'all probably knew my uncle. My uncle was Bobby Tolliver. He was a sergeant down at the Justice.
Yeah, I know it.
Before he passed away. Yeah, that was my uncle.
Yeah.
So, and I have nothing but respect, and I live out here in Chesterland, and I am a friend of the police. I mean, I do not advocate what the bad seed does, but as you know, in all walks of life, I don't care whether you're a doctor or a lawyer, a police officer, a fireman, or a regular nigga working a job. You got good and you got bad. So I don't advocate the bad, but I do appreciate those of you who step up and do your job and do it well. So thank you.
Appreciate it.
We appreciate it, Doug. Doug has always been supportive, even though he's a dog, even when he's on the
that means
radio
y'all can
show.
stop running the warrants, damn it. That's what that was for. I was just kissing y'all's ass so y'all stop running warrants and tracking my number. I'm just playing. Your
ass is like now. Doug Million also. He's also a stand-up comedian too. He does stand-up comedian work, even though he ain't said shit funny in the last 4 years.
Oh man! You know what? I didn't say something funny in the last. I said something funny today. I said Saxman Russaw.
Oh, that's funny.
That's funny as hell.
Now, when we was on that other radio show, we're not going to mention, and you were sitting in the funny chair, and I was sitting across from you, and I said to you, Doug, why are you considered a funny man? You ain't saying shit funny all day. And you remember what you said to me?
No, I don't.
I don't remember either. That's why I wasn't funny.
Exactly.
Wow.
I wasn't trying to be funny because I wasn't getting paid.
I was. Hey, listen. We both was at the unemployment line when we left that motherfucker because neither one of us got a dime.
Actually, and it ain't shit funny when you're not getting paid. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It ain't funny when you ain't getting paid. That's all there is to it.
How many seasons were you there?
Huh?
How many seasons did you show up? I ain't gonna say work there, but you showed up.
Me and his sister, I'm not gonna mention her name, God rest her soul, loved her dearly. She was my manager. And me, her, and the nephew were the ones that started that show.
Okay.
And when she got sick, he passed it over to him.
Okay, I got it. Okay. And
he got NPR involved, and it was because of her that NPR was looking at it in the first place.
Okay.
Because we started that show in East Cleveland, and the original studio owner he came back from Atlanta, and he ended up passing away. I'm not going to go into the details about that, but he passed away. And that's why we stopped doing the show at first. And then we were starting it back up, and she passed it off to her brother. Because he had more technology savvy than she did. Plus, I think she knew that she wasn't going to be around much longer. And I can tell you what, brother, he turned it over in her grave.
I can imagine. Because
he took what she had and ruined it.
Yeah, he did. Ooh. Yeah, he did. We sure
did. Ruined it. I mean, no disrespect to anybody. If you're an entertainer and you out here doing your thing, my hat is off to you. Do what you do. Get yours. But dude is oh boy.
Doug was the first to leave. Doug was the first to leave. Yeah. he was the first to bounce.
Just think about it. I'm about to run down to East Cleveland. You sure they retired?
Well, yeah, these two are.
I'm about to run down to East Cleveland and do some things right quick. Bruh, it was ugly, but you know, because I mean, you spent what? You spent 3 seasons.
3 seasons on that damn show, yeah.
Yeah, and so you knew firsthand.
Yeah,
it was to feed grown ass man pizza and popcorn every week.
Think about it. The only main reason why I hung out there because I wanted to learn the business and branch out and do my own thing. So I took advantage of it because I wasn't getting paid. I figured I learned the business through the motherfucker and I move on.
Right. And see, my thing was I already knew the business from the inside from my former entertainment,
Mhm.
and my thing was, again, his sister was my manager,
Mhm.
and I felt obligated to her, which is
Mhm.
why I came back.
Mhm.
And after she passed away, I was done, man.
Yeah.
I was done, flat out. Did you show him the video yet?
Well, no, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send the video to them and let them watch it at their leisure. I don't want to do it now. It's kind of like
No, watch it now. Grown-ass man and woman, y'all watch it now. That's like y'all ain't never watched it.
No, man, that shit it's too graphic right now, Doug.
That's all y'all do anyway when y'all
Doug, no, stop.
Man, Doug off the chain.
Doug off the chain, man.
Wow.
I told you, nigga, crazy.
Car 49, where are you?
That
I let
nigga
them
crazy,
call.
man.
I'm busy right now.
I told you the brother's is not firing on all cylinders. I told y'all that. The nigga crazy.
Oh my goodness.
I grew up. Don't get it twisted. I may be city slick, country strong. I may be the horseman Doug, but I grew up in the city. I know my way around East Cleveland. I used to be sitting down there at Peter Pan when y'all be down there.
Yeah. But, well, you were the one that was stirring up all the crime in East Cleveland, wasn't you?
Huh?
What you mean, huh? You were the one stirring up all the damn crime in East Cleveland.
What? I'm sorry.
Yeah, right.
Hey,
Yeah, right.
You was breaking up. What did you say?
Yeah, right. Whatever, motherfucker. You should have seen him one time
look,
on the
man,
show.
Listen, Zach. I got to get off the phone, man, because I got to go out here. I got horses to feed. That's serious business.
I thought you fed him already. I thought you fed
When
him.
you gonna come out? Listen, when you gonna come out to the farm and do a live show from the farm?
It would have to be a Saturday. It would have to be on a Saturday.
No, I said when you gonna come out?
It would. I would have to pick a Saturday. It would have to be a Saturday. I got to pick a Saturday.
Okay, let me know. Just let me know. Take your time, figure it out. Let me know, and we're gonna do this.
Is it gonna be any women out there?
It's gonna be some sheep out here and some chickens.
Some chickens. Wait a minute, now. I need somebody to work the cameras while me and you converse, and you show me around the property, and we mess with the horses together. I can't do that and hold the camera too. So I need a camera person out there.
Oh, holy hell! What kind of camera you got?
The kind of camera that shows pictures.
Oh, well, damn. That's good. That's real nice there, Saxman. I don't. You know what? I can maybe arrange something depending on when you're gonna come out. I can have my lovely come out and do it.
Okay. You're
Right,
lovely.
so
It's lovely.
think about when you want to do it, and you got my number, right?
Unfortunately, I don't. You're gonna have to inbox it.
What?
You're gonna have to inbox it.
I'll send it to you on Messenger. Hell, my number ain't private. I don't care about people calling me. I know how to hang up.
Okay. hey, I hear you. Send it however you want to send it, as long as I get it, and then I can contact you. We can set it up.
All right, so I'm gonna hit you up on Messenger, and we'll set it up, and we'll go from there. We're gonna do the Saxman show live from City Slick Country Strong. How about that?
With all that shit on the ground.
Look. Now you can't shit on the ground. The horses are allowed. You can't come out here and do that now.
I seen all that goddamn them horse droppers and them flies flying all around that motherfucker attacking people.
And listen, that was because of what I had. Well, never mind. We ain't gonna talk about that.
You don't want to get into that, do you? I'm like, hell no. That's too
Get
much.
out of here. I got horses I gotta feed. They get angry when I don't feed them, and I don't want them to uprise and you know.
Yeah, you know, they'll be protesting, they be walking around with signs, you with them chickens and shit. He got them little ass chickens running around that motherfucker.
Exactly. Hey, Sax, man, it was good talking to you, man. Good
Yes,
luck
sir.
with the show tonight, and
Yes,
I'll
sir.
holler at you later.
Thank you very much, Doug. Thanks for calling in.
All right, brother. Peace.
Later. Doug stupid.
Yeah.
Doug stupid. You man. Thanks for calling in. We used to work the show together. He was the funny man. He had the chair across me, and the premise is whenever he come in, I come in. We jug back and forth with each other, and The camera picked it up, and the audience loved it. They loved the going back the shots back and forth. And he'll come in like he did a skit with him being Mr. Rogers, because he lost the bet. And if you lose, you got to come and do a skit in the Mr. Rogers outfit.
Oh, wow.
So he had to come in, walking slow, singing Mr. Rogers, and he had to do a skit. And I fucked with him the whole night. With him the entire night.
Oh,
Yeah, man. So then he got tired of the bullshit and he left because the producer and I, the producer man who me and him was talking about, was an asshole. He was getting on his nerve. He was getting on mine too, but I was there for a purpose. I was there to learn the business, to move on. But Doug was like, fuck that, I'm out.
Damn.
And he Doug left. And the producer, instead of saying, okay, well, I wish you luck and everything like that, badmouthed him. Same thing he did to me when I left. He badmouthed him, talked bad about him. And I'm like, you don't do that, man. That's not professional. You're an ex-Cleveland police officer.
Really?
Yeah, 30-something years on the job, and you acting like a little bitch.
Damn.
Talk about the man, because the man don't want to be on the show no more. Then he do it to me when I leave the show after 3 seasons. Hell, I gave you 3 seasons. I gave you good content. I gave you good shows. I just had to move on because I got tired of y'all censoring me and blocking my ability to do shows and then fucking with me on the process of it. I just had to move on and take my business and my knowledge of the thing and start my own podcast. So what do? He goes on a show and badmouth me in front of everybody on there just to hurt me going forward in my podcast. Talk shit about me. Bad.
Like this, it didn't work.
No, because I still got people watching.
There you go.
And I got some of his fucking followers I used to watch the show watching me.
There you go.
But that's the type of bitch ass nigga he is. Excuse my language, I'm sorry. Mama Sax, I said I wasn't gonna say that.
Ouch.
I apologize. But that's
your ass with me.
You know, but that's the type of person he is, and that's what Doug was saying. He's a straight up asshole, and his sister should be rolling in the grave because her shit wasn't set up to be that way.
Wow.
But he took it that way. He lost a lot of people. He lost a lot of supporters and followers that's activists and people that's in the community that would support him, follow him. They don't fuck with him.
Damn.
Because of the way he treat people.
His fault.
Yeah. You know, and people was like, damn, where's Sax? You know, we need Sax. The first 2 weeks I was there, they was like, we bring him back. We need him back. We like him. And then they say, book shows. So I booked you twice.
Yeah.
I booked Brewer 2-3 times. I booked Ryan 2-3 times. I booked Justin Anderson several times. I was booking people and getting them on the show and giving them content. He was taking the tape and was keeping them and then running them on XM Radio, running them on other radio shows and getting paid for them and wouldn't throw me a dime.
Damn.
Wow.
That's grimy.
He didn't throw me a dime.
That's grimy right there.
See, 3 seasons, I ain't make one dime.
That's grimy.
And he running all my shows on other radio stations, rerunning them,
Getting paid.
And getting paid, I ain't make a dime. And coming at me like, we need you to do more shows. We need you to do more shows.
You gotta put some more money in his pocket.
I said, well, shit, when you gonna throw a nigga some dollars?
Wow.
Well, you gotta do more work. More work, nigga. It's been 3 seasons. I done put up so many shows for you. You making money. He don't think I know. You making money on other shows. Or you going on other radio shows running my shit.
Damn.
And you think I know this. You making money. So if I ain't doing enough, give me my motherfucking shows then. Don't run them. Don't run them. If you making money, nigga, throw me a dime or two. Couldn't do it. He didn't want to do it. Fuck him.
That's too much like right.
It was too much like right. I said, fuck you. I'm done.
Too much like right.
I left him alone. I moved on. He goes on the show and he badmouths me. Tells me he fired me. How the fuck can you get fired from a job you ain't never had? Please, somebody explain to me how can a person get fired from a job they're not even hired?
You can't.
You're not even getting paid.
You can't.
Oh man.
How? How is that possible?
It's not possible. It's ridiculous, actually.
I fired him. Fired me, nigga. I left the job. I told you I quit and that was it. And then so he gonna save face Because now he got to explain why I ain't on the show no more. So to save his face, he got to say, I fired him. It happened twice. I left twice.
Damn. It didn't work out for him.
Hey, did y'all win that bowling championship you and George did?
Oh, my God. Let me tell you.
Lord.
Because I know he used to have you bowling, you know what I'm saying?
Let's start from the beginning, shall we? Let's start from
that.
George, I hope you're watching. Let's start. Hold on. Matter of fact, we gonna call George. We gonna call George because George gonna swear it down. It didn't happen, but I'm gonna tell you the truth. It did. George and them they was last. They were last.
I remember you saying that. They was
last.
In the bowl
they was at the bottom of the list. George said, "We need help. We need you to come up in this motherfucker, man, with your ship and get us about the bottom." I said, George, what we're going to do is I'm going to come and I'm going to sandbag for a couple of weeks, make sure my language is low. To give us pens. And then once we get that, and we get enough pens so we can explode on them, I'm going to explode on them. George said, cool. I came in bold 3 weeks, got my average down to like a 170. I'm a 200-something average. Whoa, I got it down like 170. Quiet. Got up there, man. Bam, 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 bam. Next thing we know, we swept. Face another week. Swept. Now we moving up. Swept. Moving up. Swept. Moving up. George like, oh shit. Now everybody watching. This nigga, I was the only black motherfucker in the league. So you know they looking at me like this. Yeah, it was police and fire league.
Okay.
So I was the only black motherfucker in there. On George's team. And they looking at me like this motherfucker. And they would call him, he's a ringer. George brought him in as a ringer. I said, no, I just got my groove. I got my groove. We was bowling on old wood surface lanes. Old wood surface lanes.
Damn.
Yeah. So I just adjusted to that, because I threw off on purpose to get my average to drop. But then, because I know how to bowl on wood lanes. I got balls for it. Different bowling balls for it. Set this shit up. I left them in the bag. I didn't pull them motherfuckers out until it was time to explode. Then I put the old balls down, pulled out the good ones, the reactors, moved over, sent them motherfuckers out there. Pow!
She used to laugh when they said something about some balls.
Some balls. Yeah, man.
You was just laughing.
I pulled my bowling balls. See? It was bowling balls. But do you know that because it was the second half of the season we started rising. The end of the season when we was ending and we was in first place, we was doing a bowl off. Larry came out to watch. Larry heard.
Okay.
Larry was like, this nigga really like that, George, man. Come check. Larry came out there and watched. We was bowling like a motherfucker. We whooped that team's ass. Whooped that team's. But Larry sat in the audience and watched. Like, damn, this nigga know how to bowl.
Damn.
I acted like I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I was an amateur. And went in there and started whooping that ass. So we went to the banquet, got our money and everything and stuff like that. And George said, you come back next season, we're going to do this again. It's all right. Come back following season. Half the team was gone. They were like, so we had to get some more people. So it was me, George's son, and the other was 4 of us. And they already knew I could bowl. Now I can't perpetrate. I got to go on there and start bowling. So they brought in people thinking they was going to take me out. So they stopped creating these bigger pots and these jackpots. I got in every jackpot and won every jackpot. Ask George. George used to sit back and be like, well, we got free beers, y'all, Saxman. They was calling my name on the loudspeaker. I'm going up there picking that money up. Free beers, y'all. Bringing beers over, paying everybody. Yeah. What? Whooping they ass.
They said you was doing good in there, though.
Man.
I heard about it, so.
Man, whooping that. And we moved up. George said, thank you very much. Bring your ass in here and help us. I said, George, you going to pay my dues? George said, yup. Yeah. George paid my dues.
Anderson and Hardin was telling me about it. They was like, hey, he bowling.
It was on. Let me see if he answered the phone. Because he might not answer because he knows it's a Saturday night. I might be calling his ass to get on the show. See if he gonna answer. Unless he drunk as fuck.
That could be possible.
I reached George with
Yeah, he drunk as fuck.
It's Saturday.
It's Saturday. George drunk as hell.
Saturday.
It's
And
a Saturday.
And it's 8:10.
Oh yeah, he tore up. He's tore up.
Yeah.
He's definitely tore up. Let me ask
You've been drinking for a
homeboy.
minute.
Huh?
I said you've been drinking for a
Yeah,
minute.
because see Thursdays is Thursday Crown. I forgot what Fridays and Saturdays were, but I know Mondays was all anything goes, and Thursday was Crown. Crown Thursday.
Damn.
Yeah.
What the hell was that?
What's going on, bro?
Are you working?
Yeah, I'm about to get off in about 20 minutes. I'll call you when I get off. About 20 minutes.
Why don't you come up to the studio, man?
Alright.
You ain't coming. See, he said too fast. His ass ain't coming. Bring your ass to the studio.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm up here at City Blue trying to get everybody out of here.
Well, soon you get him out of there, bring your ass to the studio. You know where it's at.
Yeah. Alright, I'll make sure I call you when I get out of here.
All right, bring your ass to the studio.
Alright.
He ain't coming. He ain't coming. This nigga ain't coming.
Anderson.
Yep.
His ass probably can go get drunk himself.
You probably already got the bottle in the car.
He's
You know you do.
been trying to get me to go to out to George's ranch and get fucked up with him for I don't know how long.
Mm-mm.
And I say, no, George, stay too far, number one.
And then you got to drive home.
And I got to drive all the way back drunk with your ass passed out in the passenger seat.
Mm-hmm.
I said, I can't do it. Oh, man, come on, you can do it. Let's go out there, man. Just get one drink. There's no such
Ain't gonna
thing
be
as
no
one
one
drink
drink
around
with
George.
Mm-mm.
Uh-oh.
It's drinks.
You on the line with Saxman. Who's calling?
Hello?
Yes.
Who is this?
You called me. Who is this?
I called Saxman.
And you are? Hello? You are?
Hello?
You're on.
I'm on.
Okay.
Are you on your show right now?
I'm on this. Yeah, you just called the Saxman Russaw show. Who is it?
This is your mother.
Mama!
Oh man.
Mama!
I called. I don't know how long your show been on, but I just turned it on, and I was looking at your guest,
Uh-huh.
and I was just going to ask your guest, say hi to them, and ask a question.
Go ahead, ask the question. You in now.
I was going to ask them how long have they been married?
6 years.
25 years now?
We've been married for 6 years, but we've known each other since our early teens.
So about 25 years.
And we've been married for about 6 years, but we've known each other since our teen years.
Yep.
Oh, that's wonderful. Okay, y'all will be together forever.
You gotta cut that noise down in your background. What is that you got going on in your background? TV or something?
I got Saxman's mouth going.
Well, you gotta cut the volume down.
Okay, now you can hear me.
Yeah, there you go. You know.
Yeah, I know I turned on late because I was doing something and I happened to sit down and I saw this. They were talking and I said, "Oh, his guest is still there. Let me see."
Yeah, they were still here from last night. Yeah, they've been here since last night. You know,
We had to change the clothes in the car.
yeah, they had to change their clothes in the car. They come on back up. You know, this is round 2 of the Saxman show.
I think they're lovely together. They look lovely together, and I just want to know how many years they've been married. They look like they're satisfied with each other.
Well,
Thank
you know what the secret to that is?
What?
He says yes to everything.
No, you don't.
No,
you don't.
He probably said yes.
I need to talk to her.
It's more like a Debo thing. I'm like, I'll be talking later. I ain't scared of her now, but
She gonna whoop your ass, right? She gonna whoop your ass on camera. Look at Look at she got her hands ready.
She ain't gonna do nothing while you here, right?
Right.
So on camera, she ain't gonna do nothing. I ain't scared right now. I can say whatever now.
Okay.
Right.
Really?
See?
Oh,
My phone is acting up.
Let me get out the way before she gets to swinging because I don't want to be a casualty. God, see, Mama Sax, you just started some shit. You don't call in and started some shit.
You agree to disagree, and a lot of forgiveness and understanding.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's the main thing.
Forgiveness and understanding.
I'm gonna let y'all go so I can keep watching because I'm kind of late on it. So I heard him say, "Mama Sax, you done started something."
Yeah. Well, hang up and tune in.
Y'all keep it up, okay? Keep it going.
All right now.
Bye, Mama.
Okay, and it's nice knowing you.
Nice knowing you too.
Bye, Mama.
Okay, take care. Take
Bye.
care.
All right,
Bye-bye.
She must be bored at home. Mama bored. She, I don't know what I can do is Saturday night. I ain't got no date. I guess I'll watch my son. I don't have a date tonight. I watch my son and get on his nerves.
Oh, man.
That's Mama Sax. That Mama's something else, boy.
Lovely lady.
That's all right.
She always call in and act like she's somebody else, and I'm like, who is this? Yo, Mama. Just tell me it's you. You know, she do that all the time.
Oh, yeah. I called to speak to Saxman.
Yeah.
Who is this?
You know, she think just because you're 86, I won't whoop her. I will still whoop you at 86. Cross your lips. But see, now, Doug called in, Gigi supposed to call in. Gigi mad from last night because she said she was falling asleep listening to Dr. Bob. And
Dr. Bob.
Dr. Bob was like, you know.
Hey, we researched some of that stuff he was talking about also.
And did you find it correct? Or?
Well, as far as like when the 5G thing started and when they started getting coronavirus in other countries, as far as like Italy and stuff like that.
Yeah, and he did his research and told me about it. I went and did mine, and I found out that what he was saying was damn fucking true. So, hey Gigi, you on the phone, girl?
What do you want? Don't call me no more. Don't you call me no more, and don't call me no more to ask to be on this show. Because whenever I talk about it, I'm gonna give her that number and tell her to call me.
Yeah, tell her to call me because I definitely want to talk to her.
Because you act like I'm her keeper. You better need to call her husband and see what you do.
No, I ain't calling Spotty ass. I ain't calling Spotty ass.
You asked me about that helper. She's my best friend, but I am not her keeper.
Woo! Bye, Gigi. Well,
Ouch.
I'm just saying, you did not. First of all, you called me. You said, "Gee, we talking about Black Lives Matter, okay? And unfunding the police." I'm like, cool. First of all, when I got on here, you was talking about the coronavirus. I listened, no problem. All right, but then as soon as you get this about coronavirus and shit, all of a sudden, Bonnie's name come up. What the heck? Why is her name coming up on a radio show and you're asking me about it?
because you the only one that got contact with her. I don't have contact with her.
Really sad?
I don't have contact with her. You have contact with her. She blocked the number where I can't call her now. So I figured you know.
No. Check it. Every time I call you, do I ask you about Butchie? Do I ask you about Micah? Or do I ask you about Donnie? Heck, you know, when I talk to you, I talk to you. I don't ask you about nobody. And I'd be damned if you're going to put me on a radio show and then ask me about my best friend. That sucks, Stan. Zach. That sucks, dude. Just to let you know. And it's very childish. And you are too old for that.
I am definitely
If you want to talk to that girl, you know where she lives at. You know, you've been know. Well, actually, I haven't known her.
No, I don't know what she. I ain't going on there. I'm going by.
If you want to talk to her, it ain't nothing that. Call her and talk to her.
I don't have her number. Give me her number.
Damn, I did. You ain't gonna get me like that, dude.
I almost had you.
Thank you now.
I almost had
you. You ain't get me like that.
I almost had your ass.
No, you didn't.
I thought I had you. My bad. So what's going on?
Your bag.
What else going on?
This is what I said. I said he must still be on that October. He was talking about it the other day. You know, you don't get me on the dang on radio show talking that crap to me. I want to come over your house and pop in your head.
Oh,
but
wow.
I said, it's all right.
Well, you know,
I'm going to see you tell again.
she's Gigi has always been very animated.
Outspoken and speak her mind and tell you the truth. That's the way Gigi always been.
Ever since we've been kids, she's been that way.
And this is the way I am.
That's
I
what
can't
she-
help that. You got to talk to the Lord about that one.
When she,
There you go. There you go.
when we was little and she lived across from Butchie, her row houses was here, Butchie's row houses was there, Mike's row